water trough for his horses. It's wet and he's afraid it's not going to make it. We're heading out as quick as we can head out there. Sun's just going down.
Just another emergency call like always. Unfortunately, when it comes to wildlife rescue, we're not allowed to put red lights on our cars and sirens, and we have to drive the speed limit.
Yep.
But we'll do our best.
Yeah, and I see people out there. Yep, it's them. Okay, I'm glad they're friendly. Do we want to just crawl through the fence?
Hey, how you doing, kiddo?
Can you crawl through, Martin, or do we need to push it open on the edge?
Here,
Here, you push it. I'll hold the net.
Here we go.
Here, he's got it. Here. Good babies. Hi, kiddo. You got supervisors, Martin. Oh, he's
soaked.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably in shock too. He went to get a drink and couldn't get out.
Go,
It's okay.
go, 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 go.
Echo, come here. Echo, come here, bud.
He's fishy, Marty, around people.
Is he?
He is.
Hi. You're a nice boy.
He's good around ladies. He is a funny around men.
Okay, well, we'll do our thing.
I can show you one picture. I went to get him, and he went to peck me and flew his back end up to me, but he had some life.
Hi,
but
baby.
He just kind of gave up just a minute ago.
I'm
But
gonna
see, he
milk
was-
my horse.
Yeah.
See, he had his wings out. Like, oh, he was like that for quite a while, and then he just kind of fell forward.
Yeah, he's having a rough day. We'll get him taken care of.
But
Okay.
I hope
Well, curious.
That's what I
he's
do.
he's a pest, really.
Are you a pest?
He is. And he fights with these other horses. Look at all the bite marks on him. They love to fight, and they bite him, and he bites back. And
You a pest, huh,
you are a
kid?
pest, aren't you, buddy? This is my
Okay.
next
Well,
year's
we'll
project.
go get him dried off and warmed up. And like he says, he's probably a bit in shock right now.
Yeah, he was shaking like crazy.
So, well, thanks for
I
calling.
hope he survives. What do you think, Willie? You think? Or-
Let me hold the
Well,
net for you, Martin.
If I can get him warmed up and dried off, it's just the stress
Yes.
is
Yes.
the issue. That's what we're dealing with here is a lot of stress. And I'll let you grab the gate for us.
Okay, kiddo. We're coming up behind you.
Here, I'll let me move him out.
You want to move him?
Move copper. Alright. See, quite often there's out all kinds of birds in these trees right here.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I've rescued a lot of people.
Well, thanks for pulling it out of the water.
I went to
says-
get him, and he like shoved his claws to me, and they're sharp as can be.
You're lucky he didn't put holes through your hands. They can infect really bad.
And
He says he's probably as much in shock as anything.
I think he was shaking quite a bit.
We'll get you taken care of.
If you want, shoot me a text within the next few days or two and see how he's doing. Let me know
Okay.
How he's doing, if he makes it.
Let's send you a picture when he's all dried off and looking better. Okay. Get him home and get him toweled off.
Good luck, folks.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
I hope I'm not a pain.
Nope. You did what you needed to save him. Okay. Get him home and taken care of.
Yeah, just one of those situations. Got in a water trough for the horses and got soaking wet. When they get wet, they can't fly, and couldn't get himself out of that old water trough with that as wet as he was, and could have ingested some water.
You're molting.
I know, I'm always molting. So, first thing is let's get him home. Let's get him warmed up. We'll get up Susan's hair dryer and start to dry him off and warm him up. We'll keep him in the house overnight.
It's not even winter time, but yeah, I think he was exhausted. He was floating in that water as long as he could to stay alive and stay above water.
Yeah.
So,
I'd have guessed just another very few minutes he'd have just drowned. He's,
glad someone cared enough to get him out and call.
yep.
Catch up with you later. Need some help?
No, stay out of the way, please. Okay. Now what I'm doing here is, this is my wife's hair dryer, and what we're doing is we're just going to try to get some of this moisture out of his feathers. So let me talk a little bit so he can hear me. Anyway, we're going to try to get some of the moisture out of these feathers. He's soaked all the way to the bone, and because he's soaked all the way through, his body cannot control his body temperature very well. And so if we can get him... I could have a bug
Go
on me.
for it.
Hmm?
He's sharing his bugs with you.
Yeah, he
huh?
shares bugs with me.
Oh, well.
But
We'll deal with those later.
and so what we're doing here is we're just trying to get some, at least his body dried off a little bit. And you can see how terrible these feathers look. And to be honest with you, once they dry out completely, oh yeah, he's got bugs on him. Once he dries out completely, he'll be, the feathers will fluff back out, and he can preen himself and clean himself up. Hi, babe. Yeah, that's my boy. And the dryer is just on air only. We're not adding any heat to it whatsoever. That would be a problem. So this is nothing but just basically room temperature kind of air that we're dealing with here, and we're just trying to evaporate a bunch of the moisture out of his feathers and out of his body. And
I'll squish bugs on you.
yeah, he's got feather lice, but that's not uncommon for them. Okay, kiddo.
Did I hold it?
No, it's just on the wrong side.
Oh, sorry. I'm not watching what I'm doing here.
So I don't think you guys want to sit around here for the next hour or so while I kind of blow dry this red-tailed hawk. And this is a complete adult red-tailed hawk. This is not a juvenile.
Just didn't know how deep the water was.
Yeah, just went into the horse trough. Yeah. He's shaking a little bit from the cold. And you can see how much dirt and stuff is on him. When the rancher pulled him out of the trough, he was on the sandy soil. It was on the sandy soil, so he's just covered with sand right now.
But when he dries out, it'll flake off and fall off too.
Yep.
Right? I'll check back in a little while. I'll go ahead and turn it off for now while you work on him.
Yep.
He's not using any heat, but just the motor itself kind of warms the air up a little bit. So that's, otherwise the heat could be too much.
He's actually showing a little more life. Just kind of a gentle blow. It's even the hair dryer's not on high air. It's just on low air, just enough to let's get some of this water off these feathers.
So you're not worried about getting him clean right now.
No.
Clean won't save his life. You have to get him dry. Is that right?
Yep.
I guess when the man was pulling him out of the trough, the instinct still was for the hawk to roll his feet up and towards him in self-defense. They'll do that till they're just about dead.
They will. He was in good health. He's not thin, so he's been eating well.
Maybe the drink.
Yeah.
Sorry, makes you feel so itchy. Get some mud off of you. It's drying. Some of the sand.
Should plug in up on the counter.
Oh, we can move it. Want to do that?
Sure.
You're still with the mess, but I can see that the feathers are slowly starting to evaporate. In fact, this is something people don't think about when they have baby birds or injured animals and they put water in the dish of water in with them. If they get wet, they can lose their body temperature, and then they can not regulate their warmth and they can die real fast. And so even though this is an adult with all of his feathers wet, he can't regulate his body temperature.
See, what happened to our nice quiet evening at home, just the two of us? I'm sorry, sweetie.
Those don't happen, not very often. Cut our meeting short.
Yeah.
Poor baby. Takes a while to dry those feathers. Says poor baby, it takes a while to dry those feathers. Let's see how they come out on the back. Make an improvement here on the back.
As I said, the major flight feathers along through here, that's not the issue. When those dry, they'll fluff out and he can preen himself and it'll be fine. The issue is get his body warmed up. And so that's what we're trying to do here. And the shivering that you see him doing, Sue, that's his body's natural response to hypothermia. You shiver. That's the body attempting to warm itself. When he's not shivering, he's in really bad shape. So you know, when they stop shivering, that's worse. Huh.
It takes a while to get him dry.
So he's
Okay.
And even at this stage, I've got to be very, very careful with those feet. You know, he's got a tremendous grip on those feet, and if he decides to come out of this, he's kind of in shock a little bit, and his fight or flight instinct kicks in. You know, he'll grab me with those feet, and I'll have a really bad day, or a bad night, I guess. So.
It would hurt pretty bad, and then you'd have to go get antibiotics.
You know, I try to avoid antibiotics.
I know you do. But if you were to puncture those deep enough and get the bad bacteria into your blood system, then sometimes you have no choice.
I'm a pretty boy.
Looks so good. So a female would be bigger.
It might be a female. You know, being soaking wet, it's kind of hard to tell.
Because when it's all dry, it'll fluff out a whole lot more.
Yeah, you'll look better when we get you all dry, and you can get all of that crud off of your feathers. Yeah, I always say this is Susan's hair dryer, but when was the last time you actually used this?
I never use it.
Yeah, so it went from Susan's hair dryer to the critter hair dryer.
Let's see, you drive an eagle with it, and hawks and rabbits.
And owls, and I've done a lot of.
Me, I let my hair dry natural. I'm not into the time-consuming hair or makeup or anything else. I just wash it, let it dry, braid it, or ponytail it. Sorry, I don't do all the fancy stuff.
You look beautiful.
No makeup.
You always have.
There's other things more important for my time.
Mm-hmm. But as I said earlier, you know, he's nice and fat. He's been eating well. There's no signs of injury. It's just, you know, he just got himself in that horse trough and got soaked all the way through, and and worried about drowning. I really think if it'd only take a minute or two more, if the rancher hadn't pulled him out of that trough, he'd have been dead. So, kudos to the rancher for, yes, hi baby. Kudos to the rancher for getting him out of the water and then calling us. And like I said, we got down there just as fast as we could to make sure. In fact, the rancher was so concerned, he actually sent us while we were driving, sent us a text and says, "Can you please hurry?" Because the poor guy was not looking good and wasn't responding. To the dog and the horses that were there. So you were in pretty rough shape there, kiddo. I'm glad we got you when we did.
Little by little, just drying out, little by little.
Mm-hmm.
Still a lot more to go, but you can see a difference from when you first started.
Well, he'll be with us a few days. It'll take that long for him to get his feathers preened and back in shape to where he can start flying.
I gotta get warmed up, dried out, and then clean yourself up.
Yep.
The housekeepers want to just hurry up and clean you up, but that wouldn't save your life. I'm not big on housekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Do what we need to. Amazing how much more Martin itchy is, how much more itchy Martin is holding a bird after he finds one lice on him.
Yeah, it's psychological.
You've only seen one so far, right?
Two.
Okay, two.
Yeah, you get a lice or two crawling around on you, and then you feel itchy for the rest of the night. Yeah, I'll have to get a shower after this, so I don't feel so buggy.
It'll make you feel better.
Yep. You're looking much better there, kiddo. Okay. Yeah, I think he's dry enough now that we put him down at room temperature downstairs. The dirt's falling off of him. Yeah, dirt's coming off. Okay. You'd like me to leave you alone for the rest of the night, I'm sure. Sure, this is not something that you appreciate me doing. And I don't feel any injuries at all. Everything feels solid, and his his breast is nice and thick, so he's in good physical shape as far as he's eating well. He's not skinny. Like I said, he just ended up in a bad situation in a horse trough. His red tail is starting to fluff out. Okay, kiddo. Are you
Look
ready?
a little more like a hawk. Didn't know what you looked like before, like a skeleton.
Are you ready for me to stop torturing you and put you downstairs so you can relax?
I think so.
Huh, pretty girl? Pretty girl?
Pretty boy.
Yeah, pretty boy.
Who knows?
It's probably a girl. Yeah, pretty girl. Yes, you are. Okay, sweetie.
Okay.
We're gonna put you down to a nice quiet spot.
Let you go get settled.
Take the towel with us. Well, good morning. Come on down. We're going to check on our newest patient, the red-tailed hawk that was drowning in a horse trough. Hi, Belle. How's my sweetie this morning? Good morning, sweetheart. And how's my little peregrine? Hello, Helen. How's the girls? Okay. Let's check on our little friend, see how it's doing this morning.
Peek this in if you want.
Hi, baby. There she is. There you are. Okay. Well, you're dried out nicely. You got a lot of work to do to get your feathers all smoothed out, but we're going to put you out in chambers. So just give me a minute here and we'll grab a glove. Okay. Hi, pretty baby. I know. There you go. Okay.
She's grabbed you there.
I know it. This is why you got to be a little bit careful. I get both those feet. That's good. There we go. I got them both now.
Having one foot doesn't help you. The other one can do a lot of damage.
They can. Hi, sweetie. Okay, big girl. Come on out. And they can bite. Good. That's wonderful, sweetie. Yes. You're very angry. And that's exactly how you should be.
Looks more like a hawk now.
Does look
Not
like a
just
hawk now.
skeleton, but yeah, her feathers still need
Hi,
pruning
pretty,
for
pretty
sure.
girl. Okay. That's what we want to see. This is what we were hoping for. We've got her, yes, we've got her going well. Now she's feeling very, very threatened, and she's being very wild, and her fight and flight instinct has kicked in, and so she's going to be a success. Watch your steps there. Hi, little one. Okay. Yeah. Good. Again, you're not too skinny. And we checked you out really good yesterday. Didn't appear to have anything broken. So it was just the almost drowning and the cold from the water, hypothermia. But I think she's going to be just fine. We're going to keep her for just a few days. We're going to let her in a chamber so she can preen and clean up and get her feathers all organized where they belong. And then at that point, we'll release her back to the wild where she belongs. Good pretty girl. Okay. There's my girl. Aren't you a pretty little thing? Yes, you are. Okay, we'll get you some breakfast and we'll leave you alone.
Defensive posture?
Yeah, she says, I'm going to kill you. And she's
big, so she's spreading out to look big.
Yeah, she wants to be as big as possible. Now, there is one thing that I do want to remind everybody, and that is that you watched me use a hair dryer, just a little blow dryer, to basically help dry out her feathers. Please understand, the dryer itself has both a setting for air and a setting for heat. We use absolutely no heat. And I have done this on lots and lots of different kinds of animals. We've done this on, jackrabbits and hawks and eagles and owls, and just everything has worked very well. No heat. That's very, very important. Well, my little friend, we're gonna get you some breakfast and
Get her a bath pan so she can clean up.
Yep, get her a little bath pan, something shallow that she can step in and step out of instead of drown in, and so she'll be ready to go. So you can see it In fact, it's a pretty good look right now. You can see, if you remember the look of her feathers, when she first came in, they looked like each feather looked like a stick because the feathers had matted down from the wet to where it looked like just the quill. Well, you can see right here, just drying out, her feathers have filled out dramatically. Looks much better. And again, a couple of days of good food and a clean bath pan where she can comfortably bathe and be able to straighten out her feathers. She will be ready for release.
Oh, and there's some good perches. She can get up off the sand.
Oh yeah.
Get up there to either, any one of these, and then there's one right here by the window too. So she has a choice of perches, and she can get herself in better shape so she can be released.
So that's wonderful. Another success. A beautiful red-tailed hawk will go back to the wild in a few days. Well, good evening. I'm Martin Tyner with the Southwest Wildlife Foundation, and we've got a red-tailed hawk that we're going to be releasing back to the wild. This is one that ended up in a horse trough, drowned, and almost dead. The farmer pulled it out of the horse trough, put it on the ground, then called us, and it was literally on the verge of death. And we've had it for 4 or 5 days.
Just a few, not too many.
And so it's ready to go back to the wild. Of course, the secret is get them back in the wild as fast as possible. So this is our red-tailed hawk that we're going to get.
Let's see if I can.
Red-tailed. Hi, kiddo. That's my baby. There's my baby. I know.
Not much to see right at the moment. Yeah. Right up there on the perch, so I had the camera in where it could see him when he netted it.
Is it okay if I walk over?
Yeah, you come through the bars. He's got it already.
I'll see
There's my baby. You're my pretty boy.
That is a beautiful bird, sir.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
How old is he?
5 days.
This is a full adult, so it's at least 3. And I don't know past that.
Looks a lot more like it should now.
Yes, he's got feathers again.
How fast do the feathers grow, Martin?
Well, the feathers, they're full grown and flying at about 9 weeks.
Right.
So from the time they hatch, about 9 weeks, and they're full grown. But because it was wet, all the feathers had scrunched down.
They look like little skeletons. Like
Yeah, and so they weren't out full size and fluffy. They were
That is
just
so beautiful.
the thickness of the quill in the center. That's how thick the feathers were.
Isn't that beautiful, bird?
So
That is so freaking amazing.
this is our little red tail, and he's doing just fine. I've certainly rescued thousands of them in my lifetime. Hi, baby.
Martin, I've been looking forward to this moment ever since I first heard about this.
Well, good.
Since I read that book, I've been looking forward to this moment.
Should we get your hood on to lower your stress a little bit, kiddo?
Yeah.
Oh, come on out, guys. Okay. Now this is called a hood, and we put this on their heads to help lower their stress levels, because they're highly stressed. Lots of movement makes it even worse.
Freak out.
And so when we drive them in the car and stuff, is this not going to fit you? I thought this was your size. No, you're just going to keep your beak open. It's the problem. Yep, that's the problem. Your beak is open too wide. Should go into your. Well, maybe this one won't fit you. There we go. We'll get it in.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Need
forgive
me
me.
to grab
I'm
a
just
bigger
so
size?
stunned by how cool this is. Susan, please forgive me. I'm just so blown away by how cool this is.
You're fine.
Yeah. Okay, baby. This will get you going.
This is called Boy Scouting coming full circle.
Yeah, that hood is just too small.
Okay.
Got too big a head, so. Can we see if we get another hood of the house for you?
Got another one there.
That's it.
Say yes.
Yes, please do. Will you do me a favor, Susan? Before, as soon as possible, let him know the address for it, and then I'll tell my parents, and they would love it.
Okay. Our web person puts it all together and then loads it up.
She's good.
I'd love that.
She's very good. Yeah, we just take the video, it goes up to the cloud, and she takes it off. Everything we take pictures of, she has access to.
And again, bite. They can bite you hard, and they can take a chunk of flesh out of your hand. But these,
Did that happen?
many times.
Biting the end of his tongue?
Yeah, he bit his tongue.
Oh.
He's gonna explain something.
That's fine. But these are what you worry about. Those are what he kills with.
He kills with his claws. I didn't know that.
That's what birds of prey kill with, is their
I really
feet.
didn't know that at all, man.
Yep. And so that's what we
Is
have
that
to watch.
strong?
Yeah.
What is the strength of this one?
This one is about 200 pounds per square inch, where the eagle's 6.
Damn.
So he can't break your bones, the small bones in your hand like an eagle can, but they can certainly put those all the way through your hand.
I totally believe that, man.
So that's the way they do. Okay. Get him in here for now. And then, do we have our water here?
Can you get one picture of me with him with the bird?
Oh, yeah.
Still got the hood on, kiddo?
So I don't want you to turn out like yours. My wife will know I was actually there. Where'd you go?
What's going on, Martin?
I'm just grabbing him.
Trying to get him carefully.
5
They
days
said kind
ago.
of surprised. I was like, what the
5 days ago.
Bird had in store for him.
Part to get him out of the box.
I've got the video going.
Focus on him. Okay.
The most dangerous part is to get him out of the box.
They want a
And
snapshot,
so-
Martin.
Sure. And so the way you're going to hold him is you're just going to hold his feet like I've got it here. We'll walk over to the fence
Okay.
first. Hold his feet like this and put your hand right here and just have him against your chest.
So what do I hold his feet with? My right hand?
Right hand, just like I've got my right hand.
Perfect. Exactly. I understand, sir.
And then you put your hand right here. And then,
He'll take off his hood and I'll push him.
yeah, well, right. I have to take out the hood first.
Understand, sir.
And so when I get the hood off, you can hold him for a minute. And then when you're ready, you just push him away from you.
Understand. I actually understand that, sir.
So it's real easy.
This means the world to me.
Okay, so when you push him away, I want you to basically over the fence.
Sounds good, sir.
You can just do that.
It's like tough.
Yeah, let me get on your other side here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put him against your chest. And put your left hand, not on the feet, put your left hand on his chest right here.
Okay.
And get him upright. And I'm going to go underneath mine. Right there.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have a wild red-tailed hawk in your arms. And if all goes well, you're going to be the last person on the planet to ever touch it.
I hope so.
And so, get that off. You can see him there. And you just stand there for a minute, relax. Enjoy the moment.
I don't think he can relax with
Get
the
out of
bird in his
Susan's
arms.
way so she can take a picture of you, a video.
You're ready whenever you're ready. It's fine. Just getting him up over that barbed wire is the important part.
There you go. Perfect.
Wow. That was so cool. Wow. That was so cool. Did I do okay, Susan?
You did great.
Couldn't have done better.
You did
That was
great.
so awesome.
You can fly all the way up to that pole.
Yeah.
On the pole.
Yep.
That's so freaking cool.
Check things out.
He's home.
Got a place to roost.
That is awesome. I love that, man. Martin, thank you so very much, sir.
Anytime.
Susan, thank you so dang much.
You're welcome.
It means the world to me.
I'm glad.
That was such an amazing feeling. I love that.